Hello everyone, what's up? JWhisp here, and welcome to episode 2 of the Minecraft Survival Island Let's Play. So we've been making some awesome progress, even though it's only been one day in this world. We already got pretty good gear and armor and tools thanks to the chest we found under the water. And also, we spawned with a shipwreck on the land here, and so it kind of gave us a free starter house right off the bat, which is amazing. So it's definitely a great start. I also just want to give a quick thanks to all you guys for the amazing support on the first video. I uploaded it only like 2 days ago now, but it's already at like 1,500 likes and 30,000 views, which for me is a pretty big number. So that's just crazy. Thank you guys so much. I want to shoot for at least 1,000 likes on this video, so let's try to get that like goal. It'd be amazing if we could. But today we have something we need to work on. So I have a little bit of cooked salmon in my inventory, but for the most part, a lot of the ocean around here. Oh, well, I guess fish are spawning back now. But I was gonna say most of the ocean is pretty bare because I killed most of the fish that are nearby. So something we need to do right off the bat here is we need to get a nice source of food going on. And since I don't really have any other option besides fish, I don't just want to farm fish all day. So I want to make an official wheat farm. So we don't have a lot of surface area on this island, but there is a pretty flat area over here, and I think I can use this flat area to make a pretty big wheat farm. So I'll be doing that. I also have a few other things planned for this episode, but to start off, let's just, I guess, get as many seeds as we can. I'll break probably every piece of grass on this island, and let's see how many seeds I get. Alright, I'm back, and I broke pretty much all the grass on the island. Oh, actually looks like I missed some right in the front. But I got a decent amount of seeds. I really didn't think I would get this much. So we can use this for a farm. But the one thing I do need for a farm is a bucket, obviously, to carry the water. But we don't really have any iron yet. We don't really have any resources in the world. Also, something that I thought was kind of funny is as I was breaking all the grass, I noticed after a little bit there was like an army of chickens behind me, and I'm like, what is this about? And I forgot that chickens, you know, are attracted to seeds. Whenever I hold a seed out, they all pop here. So I had a huge army of chickens behind me, but that's good because that means what I can do is save a few of the seeds, hopefully get all the chickens in a corner, and, you know, hopefully make some. Look at, we have so many. We had tons of eggs on the island too. That's why we have so many baby chickens. But we should be able to make a pretty decent chicken farm. But also, I want some iron for some shears because we do have one sheep right there. And then I think there should also be another sheep or two over in that direction. So we can hopefully make a sheep farm. But for all of that, we need some iron. So I want to do a bit of mining. Let's head to our chest. I don't know if I have any torches. I have to see. I might have a few pieces of coal left, but I definitely need torches because it is dark in those caves. I don't know, I'm going to need to actually be a peasant for once and not have diamonds immediately when I start a world. I usually get diamonds pretty quickly because what I do is I go into my sound settings on Java, I turn on my subtitles, which shows what direction sounds are coming from, and that way I can easily find caves while I'm mining. And it's really easy to get diamonds. Like, I literally get a stack of diamonds within like a half hour. But on Bedrock, we don't have that kind of crazy luck. There's not, you know, you can't turn on subtitles. You know, we're not as fortunate. So we're going to have to do some normal mining. It'll probably take us a while before we get some good items. But it's okay. It'll be a fun little challenge for once. But let's take all of this. I think this is pretty much everything we need. We're pretty well armored up. I think we're okay. And we can start our adventure. Actually, let's do this for the time being since we don't have a lot of food left. What I'm gonna do is grab 2 pieces of cobblestone. And just for now, let's make a stone hoe, and then I'll plant a few seeds around the island. I don't think I can get the entire island, but I think I should be able to plant a few seeds, like maybe just literally like right here where there's a little bit of island really close to the, you know, water, and it'll saturate. I don't know, is there any other part on the island where the dirt is literally right next to it? I don't really see anything. We do have this little patch over here. What I can do, like, I know it'd be easier just to make a farm, but I really have no way of putting water in the farm. So for now, let's just do this. We're making a really ghetto farm, but it's okay. I just need some source of food. I probably won't use too much food while I'm down in the mine since I'll just be walking around. But definitely, once we get back, we'll be out of food. Let's check elsewhere on the island, see if there's anywhere else. There's a few little blocks here, it looks like. I mean, hey, anything to get a little bit of farmland, you know what I mean? I'm trying my best here. I know this isn't the most professional farm. I know it also makes the island look bad when I do this, just like destroy all the grass, but don't worry, I will for sure fix it later. Alright, that's sweet. There we go. We also have some bones, I noticed, in our chest, so we might be able to make some bone meal, but let's let that grow. That should grow while we're just in the mine. Hopefully we're still within the chunk distance required for the plants to grow. I don't know. We might be too far away. We might need to get a little bit closer, but I'm going to hope for the best. Oh, no, we have the chickens following us. Let me also check if everything's saturated. I just want to make sure, because I know okay, good. Some mechanics are a little different on Bedrock than they are in Java, and so I'm not sure how that all works. But let's head down here. We have this little mine going so far. I mean, it's not anything crazy, but, you know, it works for the time being, especially since I don't have subtitles, and I don't... Actually, I was going to say I don't have coordinates, but you can turn on coordinates, right? Show coordinates. There we go. Sweet. Oh, awesome. There we go. So we have our coordinates here. I started mining in this direction. Oh, and that's where, I remember, we found a vein of coal previously. But I had to let it be because we actually, our pickaxe broke. And so that was the issue. But it looks like we're on a pretty decent Y level. We're on Y26. So we don't have a ton of mining to do to get down very low. But I'm just going to use this stone pickaxe up until it breaks. I do have an iron pickaxe, but I don't want to switch to it yet just because I don't know how much iron I'll find. And so I really just, I don't know, I just want to go through this pickaxe before the next one. But looks like we got to switch to the iron pickaxe here because we have some gold we need to mine. I will mine a little bit of gold from the start. Gold isn't really that useful. There's not too many uses for gold. But I do mine a little bit in the beginning because I like to have some golden apples until I at least have some pretty good armor, like protection 4 and all that. Because if I don't have golden apples, then I often die quite easily. So I like to play it safe. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to mine down in this direction and try to find a cave or something interesting. And I'll be back with you guys once I've found that. So I was unfortunate in the fact that Bedrock, you cannot use the subtitles to find what direction sounds are coming from. But that doesn't mean that you can't figure it out. So actually, I realized that when I was mining, I heard some lava, and then I forgot that surround sound was a thing, and I've been mining these elaborate tunnels because I heard some lava, and then I heard some skeletons, and so I've been mining towards the sound, and it's gotten slowly louder and louder and closer in my headphones. And I mine over here, and not only do I find a cave at Y level 17, which could mean tons of diamonds, but it's not just a cave. It's a mine shaft. So if that isn't luck, I don't know what is. Really fast, I'm going to make a few torches here just so we have more than enough. I want to make sure this place is well lit if I'm going to be exploring here. Let's put this little crafting menu aside. All right, sweet. So we have this awesome cave here. I'll get a little bit of coal here and there occasionally. I don't really need a lot, so I'm just gonna kind of sporadically take it. But let's see what's down here. I've never actually, I've never explored one of these on Bedrock. So, oh, here we have a spider spawner. Okay, normally I destroy these for the XP, but people were getting mad at me for doing that. So what I'll do is I'll actually keep the spawner, and hopefully we can turn it into some sort of XP farm in the future. Let's just light it up to make sure that no spiders spawn. So sweet, we found one spawner. We also found I found tons of gold so far. Unfortunately, I haven't found any iron, oddly enough, and I almost have, like, we have over half a stack of gold, which, I don't know, that's weird. Hopefully we find some iron. I don't know what this is, like, does gold spawn more frequently in Bedrock than it does in Java? Or maybe I'm just in a biome where gold spawns are really good. There's some iron, though. Alright, sweet. Also, because I know I'm going to trigger people, sometimes I will pass ores and not collect them. Like, for example, I might not get every single block of iron or every single block of coal or gold or redstone or lapis, and I'm fine with that. My main goal right here, where I'm looking now, is just for diamonds. I mean, I will get pretty much most of the iron since I have a decent amount of iron, but, you know, once I start getting diamond tools and diamond armor, I really don't worry about trying to mine iron anymore. But, ooh, sweet, let's check this out. Something I should probably do, actually, I do this on Java a lot, and I just want to make sure I don't lose my place. Let me go back to the start of my tunnel and quickly write down my coordinates so that if I get lost in this cave, I can easily find my way back. So right here's where I came. Let's do 133, 16. What was the other coordinate? 87. So 87. So the reason I do that is because, say I start going on a long journey down this cave, and I end up, miles from where I started, I can easily just look at my coordinates and find my way back. That's what I do on Java Edition. Normally, when I leave to go mining, I'll actually write down the coordinates of my house, so then once I'm done mining, I can just mine straight up and walk towards my house, but I didn't do that this time. I'll have to remember to do that. I just forgot that coordinates were a thing on Bedrock, and then you had to turn them on in your settings. I wish there was an easier way to turn it on. Like, I wish you could just press a button and it would automatically turn on and turn off, but I understand they can only fit so much in with console controls. Luckily, I have a keyboard and mouse right here. I was originally going to do this Let's Play on my Switch, because I have been playing Minecraft on my Switch a lot. But I just figured I can't get used to Switch controls, no matter how much. I really just do not like controls for consoles. I love having a keyboard and mouse. It gives me so much control over my gameplay. And yeah, I'm able to make Minecraft work on the Switch. Just building is so much slower, mining is everything's just so much slower. And I like that with Java, with a keyboard and mouse, I can do things very fast-paced and just, I don't know, I feel like it's real time. I don't know, it's what I've been used to. I've never been a big console gamer. I mean, as a kid, I had a Wii and a GameCube, but I still used my laptop most of the time. I did have an Xbox 360, actually, but I used it for maybe, like, 2 months. I played, like, some Skyrim on it and some Minecraft, but I was never big into consoles. I also apologize, my nose is still a little stuffed up here, but I hope it's not too much of an issue. Hopefully we can find some diamonds, though. If you look at our Y coordinate, we are low enough where diamonds could potentially spawn, but I haven't found any so far. I'm still going to collect a decent amount of iron. I want to make sure. Well, actually, I don't need to worry about a full set of iron armor, because I do have chainmail armor, and I think that iron is slightly better than chainmail. I think chain has either less or more durability. Something about the durability is different with chain compared to iron. But for the most part, I mean, it's still pretty good armor, so I'm not too worried about trying to get iron armor. I guess just iron tools would be the goal. And probably 2 or 3 iron pickaxes, because it usually takes me a while to find my first set of diamonds for a diamond pickaxe. So I want to make sure that I have enough iron pickaxes to last me. But that part of the mineshaft wasn't lucky, but thankfully this is a pretty big mineshaft. There's a lot to explore, so there's a lot more for us to see. I'm not going to mine the rest of the gold, honestly. I have a good amount so far. I'm not too worried. So what else we have to explore? This direction? Let's see. If we can find a chest also, one of those minecart chests, those often have quite a bit of loot. Actually, let's try to get the... Okay, good. I wanted to get the creeper to explode to kind of clear up this area a bit for us. And then this spawner I will break. We don't need this one. We just need one spawner. But what we can do with that one spawner is turn it into an XP farm where we have water, take the spiders into a little chamber, and from there they are killed. I know it sounds a little harsh, but we can get lots of XP from it, so it's a good way to get XP. It's not letting me place torches on the water source block. I wonder if that's something with Bedrock. Huh. There's so many weird little differences. Like, they really are 2 different games. I'm convinced that the game mechanics of Bedrock and Java are totally different. I think it's even possibly a totally different graphics engine. They just made it so that it looked the exact same. I don't know if that's true. It, it might be false, but I don't know. It feels that way. They feel like, even though it's the same game, they feel like 2 different games. Like, how smooth it is different. The graphics are slightly different. Like, I feel like everything on Bedrock looks a little more cartoonish and light. It's very hard to describe, but if you guys play Java and Bedrock both, you know what I'm talking about. There's definitely some differences that you can notice for sure. So, anything over here? I just want to find at least one chest, because we could find some diamonds in there. We could find some golden apples. We could potentially find some name tags even, which would definitely be great for the start of our world. The lava flowing animation looks really weird. Can I change that in my settings? Can I get the normal animation? Wait, let's see. Opacity, first person, show autosave icon, fancy. Yeah, I have my graphics all the way up. Render distance, let's put it up to 32. Anti-aliasing, let's turn it up. Particle render distance is up pretty high. I mean, yeah, still super smooth gameplay no matter how high I put all the settings. So I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe the animation is just different. Like I said, I think it's a totally different graphical engine. I mean, I know to run graphics on PC is slightly different than to run graphics on, a console, but it's I don't know. But let's see, we still have some more of this mineshaft to explore. I'm sure there's got to be at least one chest somewhere hidden here. I just haven't found it yet. There's a little bit of iron there. Not too worried about it. I have a good amount already. I mean, yeah, I have 37. That's definitely more than I need. I mean, I might get a little bit more here and there just if I decide I want some. But I could make a bunch of tools, a full set of armor, and I'd be all set. But I just want to find, I want to find at least one chest. That's my goal. We have to find at least one chest before we leave. Because usually I don't end up exploring the entire mineshaft, honestly, because some mineshafts are so large that it's really not, like, there's no functional purpose in exploring the entire thing. But, you know, it's still fun. It's still fun to do a little bit of exploring here and there. Also, I forgot to mention, I will be streaming a lot more Bedrock Minecraft on Twitch, so you Bedrock fellows, or just anyone, go check out my Twitch. I have the link in the description of all my videos, but also you can just do twitch.tv/JWhisp_. I do have an underscore next to my name. I don't know why, but when I made my Twitch, the name JWhisp was stolen, but I made my Twitch before I even started uploading on YouTube, so I don't know who took that name, or maybe it was just unavailable for some weird reason, or I don't know, maybe I made a JWhisp Twitch before. I'm not sure what's up with that, but regardless, check out the Twitch. Shameless plug quickly. I'm not sure though. I'm not finding much more in this. Oh, here's some places we didn't explore. These mine shafts are so large, it's kind of, it's really easy to get lost. So make sure you either write your coordinates or do the trick where you put torches just on the right wall so you can find your way back. I know a lot of people suggest that. I tried doing that, but it didn't really work out for me. That's why I just do the coordinate thing. All right, come on. There we go. We got him. Just some more iron and gold. I mean, I guess I'll get a little more gold. Can't hurt, but I have enough to make a decent amount of golden apples now. Yeah, I don't know if there's more to this mine shaft. I'm going to explore a bit off camera and see if I find anything interesting. Hopefully we do. If not, I guess I'm just going to head back to my house and we can start working on that farm. Well, I made my way back. I really didn't find anything too interesting. The best thing I found was I did find one minecart chest near the entrance, actually, where I originally spawned in the mine shaft. And there was a name tag, a little bit of redstone, and I think like some powered rails and stuff. I didn't bother to get all that. I did get the name tag, however, and so we can use it to name something on the island. I don't know what we're going to name yet. Who knows, but it should be fun. What I'd like to do, actually, what I think would be a fun project is if in the future we could find 2 separate zombie villagers, heal them, cure them, and then we'll have 2 villagers, place down a few houses and a few farms, and hopefully encourage them to breed, or just straight up build a villager breeder. Maybe we could actually turn this into a village. Now, my aspirations are pretty high. I don't know if that'll ever happen, because it'll take a while for me to actually... Ooh, I should have gotten a little bit more coal. I didn't even realize I needed some more. I turned it all into torches, and I used all the torches, but I don't know. It's fine. Anyways, though, I think that would still be a fun little project. Also, we do have the name tag. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I know in the last episode, I spawned a little baby chicken, and I named him Egbert. Maybe we'll name him. I don't know. I think it's that chicken right there. I think he just ran into the water, and he grew up. They grow up so fast. Let's see. Has any of the food grown at all? No, not really. I think we were too far away since we were in the mine. I don't think we were within the chunks. Well, okay, looks like a little bit of wheat grew. What about the final farm over there? Let's check, because I am totally out of food. I only had 3 pieces of fish with me down there. I used it sparingly, and we're pretty low now. I guess if I had to, I could kill a few chickens, since we have so many on the island. But I'd like to keep my chicken population pretty high in case I want to, you know, grow some more in the future. Not grow, that's a weird word, breed. But let's collect, actually, you know, let's just collect all the seeds here, because we're going to straight up make the farm. So let's collect all these seeds, because now that we have enough iron, we can make a bucket, make a pretty big farm. And then I guess what I'll have to do, since I have no food, is really just make the farm AFK in my house, or a house near the farm for a while, and really just wait for the food to grow. And also, I will place dirt back over this whole area and make it look not so ugly and farmlandish, but for now, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Hope for the best. I did have... Where was my last little tiny farm? I think it was on the other side of this island. Oh, it really sucks not having hunger. I know people always yell at me not to sprint and jump so much when I don't have food, but literally, sprint and jumping is so much faster than any method of moving that if I don't sprint and jump, it feels weird. I also know that I could, if I really wanted to, use the kelp. around here for food, but that's not a really efficient food source. It barely like fulfills any hunger bars, so I personally don't think it's that useful. But we can at least make one piece of bread here, which is a decent amount of food. It'll feed us a little bit. Let's eat it. See, there we go. And then if I can sprint, that means I can swim. So are there any fish around here that I can kill? Because I'm not fast enough to kill them by walking. But I can sprint on the fish, and that will do more damage. I guess I could eat kelp, really, if I wanted to. Oh, I see another, okay. Oh, there's some fish. Alright, sweet. Salmon. Salmon. I'm sorry, your babies are going down too. Something I also noticed about Bedrock, which is it is not like this on Java, and I didn't know that this was a thing, but sometimes fish drop bones, which I think is pretty unique and pretty weird. I'm just not used to that being like right there, a bone. Like Java fish do not drop bones. When I first noticed that yesterday, I thought that was the weirdest thing ever. But it makes sense that they drop bones. Like fish have bones, so why wouldn't they drop bones? But being a Java player, I'm just not used to it. So yeah, Bedrock definitely has a lot of really cool, unique features. All right, I need to collect the fish before the dolphins eat it. Gosh dang. All right, we got a decent amount of fish though. I'll eat one piece raw just so I can sprint up to my house, and then we can hopefully cook the rest. I don't know what I'm gonna cook it with since I'm out of coal, but I don't know. We can figure it out. Let's see. Well, here, I don't really need any more gold smelted, so let's use that little bit of coal left, start cooking some raw cod, and also start working on some things here. So let's grab our wood, and then let's start making some tools. So we already have an iron sword. What am I doing? We already have an iron sword, so we're pretty good in that department, but let's make an iron pickaxe just to tide us over, an iron axe, and an iron shovel. I'll also make an iron hoe. That'll come in handy. Alright, sweet. So we got all those tools. I'll make another diamond pickaxe. I know it might seem like overkill, but I know that I'll go through them really quickly. Alright, we have our iron here. We have one apple, so let's make one golden apple. And just to have, I'll keep it in my inventory for safekeeping. Don't worry, I won't eat it unless I'm really desperate for food. But it'll definitely help in case we get into some trouble. I really don't want to die. And I think that looks pretty good, actually. So what I'll do is we have that, and then let's grab a little bit of our iron here, make some buckets. And then also what I do for farms is I use stairs. And I know that sounds weird, but what you can do, as of 1.13 Java, not Bedrock. It's so weird, not, like, I'm so used to only speaking in Bedrock terms. I'm not used to speaking in... I'm so used to speaking in Java terms. I'm not used to speaking in Bedrock terms. But the 1.13 update for Java Minecraft introduced new water mechanics. And it introduced a mechanic where you can actually place water in the little corner of a stair right there. I'll show you guys. And so what you can do is you can put that in a farm to make a really cool farm design where there's plenty of water to hydrate the crops, but you're not constantly stepping in holes of water, or you don't have to put slabs on top of the water, which is a pain, because then you're constantly walking up above and you have a risk of trampling your crops. But literally all I do, and I'll do a small version to start off, is let's just literally put a stair there, and I'll put water in it, and then I'll put like a stair over here and put water in it, and that'll be the start for my farm. And then what I'll do is I'll go on the perimeter of the stairs and literally just start to make some sort of circle / oval shape with my hoe around the stairs. I don't want to make it too far away from the stairs because I want to make sure that all of the ground stays hydrated. I think you can go within 8 blocks of a water source and it'll still hydrate. It might be 6, something like that. It's something weird, I forget, but I'll literally just go like this. And then that'll be my farm. And then I'll just fill it up with seeds. Sometimes I will put fences around it if I want to keep animals or villagers out. But honestly, for the most part, I just make farms like this throughout my world. And obviously, this is just a start. If you have a big flat area like this, say you want to expand the farm, boom, just plop a stair down here, put some water in it, or, just keep doing that. And, it works. So I think it's pretty cool. I got the tip. Who'd I get it from? I got it from the YouTuber, The Mythical Sausage. He's pretty cool. You guys should check him out. He had that little water stair trick. I actually don't think it was his. I think he mentioned he got it from someone, but that's how everything is in the Minecraft community. Everyone just gives credit to whoever they took something from, but originally someone else made it, but I don't know. Sometimes people just take credit for their own things and kind of bugs me, but whatever. Anyways, that was pretty cool. That's just my simple farm design. Again, it's super easy to do, and you just keep making big flat areas of farms. If I had more seeds, I would definitely expand it, but I don't really have many seeds. But what I usually do is make a pretty small farm to start off like that. And then I'll AFK for a few minutes, let it grow. I'll harvest it, and then after the time I harvest it, I have like 3 to 4 times the amount of seeds I originally had. So that means I can make the farm 3 to 4 times bigger, and then you just keep expanding it. And eventually you get to the point where your farm is so big, you literally harvest it once, and you get like 10 stacks of bread, and you're set for a while. So that's what I usually do to get food in my worlds. Or I make an automatic cooked chicken farm, which we might actually be able to make with the amount of chickens on the island. However, I'm not sure if we can, because I also know from friends telling me that redstone mechanics are slightly different on Bedrock than they are on Java. So I'll have to get used to some of those redstone mechanics. Not that I'm even familiar with them in Java, because I suck at redstone, but I can still try to figure it out. Nevertheless, it's nighttime here, our second day on the island. I think it was pretty successful. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. I really do appreciate, seriously, all the crazy support on this series, my other survival series, just on the channel in general. It's been crazy. I'll try to make some shears and shear some sheep to make a bed. I don't know where the sheep went. I wonder if they died. Oh, there's one. He's just chilling over there. Hopefully we have some more on the island so I can make a bed. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is JWhisp. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next one.